A smaller house doesn't always mean a smaller payment. A lot of people assume that when they downsize, their costs automatically go down. Smaller home, smaller bills. Makes sense. Less house, less money going out the door. And sometimes that's true, but a lot of the time it's just simply not that easy because downsizing often comes with new costs that people don't really think through until they're already committed. One of the biggest ones right now is interest rates. I talked to a lot of homeowners who refinanced a few years ago when rates were in the twos or threes. Their payment on a larger home is actually very manageable for them. But then, due to whatever reason, they start looking at downsizing today. And even though the new home costs less, the interest rate is higher. So they're very surprised to realize that they could end up with a similar payment or even a higher one on a smaller house. Well, that can be tough to swallow if no one has walked you through it ahead of time. Another cost that surprises people is HOA fees. If you're moving from a single family home into a condo or a townhome, you may be trading maintenance that you used to control for a monthly fee that you don't. That fee might cover landscaping and exterior insurance, which can be great, but it also comes with rules, assessments, and increases that you don't get to opt out of. There's also possible renovation costs, which often get underestimated. Smaller homes need to work harder. You might need to add custom storage or built-ins or a closet system or reconfigure your kitchen for how you actually live now. So, even though the home is smaller, you end up spending money making it functional in ways that your old home already was. And don't forget about the moving and transition costs. Downsizing isn't just moving fewer boxes. It could be selling furniture that doesn't fit or buying new furniture that does. Storage units you thought would be temporary, but they just aren't. Sometimes even multiple moves instead of one clean transaction. Those costs add up quickly. And depending on where you're moving, property taxes might not go down either, especially if you're relocating closer to amenities or medical care or family. None of this means downsizing is a bad idea. It All it means is that downsizing isn't always about paying less for the house. A lot of the time it's really about improving your overall quality of life. Less stress, better location, easier day-to-day living, even if the numbers don't shrink as much as you expected. That's why downsizing should be intentional, not assumed. The goal isn't the smallest home possible. The goal is to find a home that actually supports how you live now without creating new pressure in the process. If you want help thinking through that full picture, not just price and square footage, I've put together a downsizing guide that walks you through these questions step by step. You'll find the link in the description down below. At the end of the day, a smaller home doesn't automatically mean lower costs. HOA, taxes, utilities, storage, they all add up. The goal isn't just to downsize, it's to make a move that actually makes sense for you.